What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Will from Rose Wrestling Corner, back at it again with a brand new video. Please excuse the shitty camera quality. I'm recording this on my laptop webcam, and it's not really the best because my actual computer webcam is still a piece of shit. I just got finished watching a video by my good friends over at Savage Wrestling Podcast where they reviewed a couple of the negative statements that I've said about WWE in the past and my Twitter temper tantrums and everything like that. And I feel like I need to come on here and I just need to say that my opinions on a show, it doesn't hold that much weight. Obviously, I am a wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan since I was 13, 14 years old. I've been doing YouTube for almost 3 years on my own on this specific YouTube channel, but I've been doing YouTube videos since like late 2021 on group channels and everything like that. Obviously, you can look back at my history and everything like that. But I am a very passionate wrestling fan, and I know that I have made a lot of negative statements about WWE in the past, more specifically 2025, but my channel has always been built on opinions for me. And I'm going to essentially respond in a sense to some of the things that they said in the video. I'm not going to pull the video up. I'm way too lazy to do that. It is literally 11:42 where I am right now. They criticized my review of Backlash, where I gave it a 3 out of 10. If you go back to that video, on my honest review of Backlash 2025, I said in that video that I originally was going to give the show a 5 out of 10. But the reason why I didn't was because of the terrible booking of the main event, with R-Truth being involved in the finish, which was leading to what we are getting on Saturday night's main event with John Cena and R-Truth, which I thought was meaningless. They also criticized my thoughts on John Cena teaming up potentially with Travis Scott, which I made the video on, yesterday or the day before. And I understand in a sense that people may or may not want to see this match, but my main point in that was John Cena is the WWE champion. He's going to face R-Truth at Saturday night's main event, I guess in a non-title match. I have no idea. And obviously, if he's teaming up with Travis Scott in a tag team match or a 6-man tag team match, once again, he's not defending his title, which gives me the impression that maybe John Cena shouldn't have won at WrestleMania if that's the case, because he's not defending his championship, and they're just trying to ride this championship reign a little while longer, which, if you want to do that, you can have John Cena defend the championship against a lot of very capable contenders like an AJ Styles, like a CM Punk, like a Seth Rollins, like a Roman Reigns. They also criticized my Twitter post about me spamming laughing emojis over Sami Zayn and CM Punk teaming up against Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker at Saturday night's main event, because they thought that I was laughing at the overall match, which I can guarantee you I wasn't. That's the only match at Saturday night's main event that I'm really looking forward to. I very much enjoy this storyline with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. I very much would love to see what that match is going to do. But in the shitty card that Saturday night's main event is, what I was sending the laughing emojis for was Triple H's tweet that I quote tweeted. where he said Saturday night's main event is looking like a great show or a big show or something like that. Then I spammed the laughing emoji because that is a very stereotypical Triple H, saying, "Oh, this show's going to be great. This show's going to be absolutely amazing. This show's going to be this. This show's going to be that." What else did they respond to? They responded to my tweet that I think I made earlier today, where I quote tweeted a tweet that said, "Cry about it," or something like that. WWE has gotten boring without Roman Reigns, and I said WWE has been boring even with Roman Reigns around. And I'm not saying I'm not lying about it. I'm just saying that is my opinion. In WWE's booking is not good right now. SmackDown being 3 hours is so unnecessary, and it's filled with filler. This long-term booking bullshit is everything like that. I know people are going to say, just enjoy the show. Just enjoy the in-ring product. Enjoy what we're getting and everything like that. But this is a me thing. I am more concerned about the booking and the stories than I am with the in-ring wrestling, because I know everybody can be capable of being good in-ring. Trust me. I know Backlash was a decent show in terms of in-ring wrestling, but Backlash was a predictable show. Backlash had matches that didn't need to be there. Pat McAfee versus Gunther. Do I need to say anything else? Lyra versus Becky was a match that should have happened at WrestleMania, but it happened at Backlash, and nothing really happened in the long run there. You could miss Backlash, and you wouldn't miss anything besides really Jeff Cobb's debut, which he's called JC Mateo now, I guess, and the main event. That's it. And with the Roman Reigns tweet that I made as well, they said that, "Oh, Willie, I don't know if you're trying to get engagement. I don't know if you're trying to get views with your ridiculous statements about WWE and stuff like that." Like I said for years, okay? Like I said for years, I don't give a fuck if my videos get 2 views, 2,000 views, or 2 million views. Because in reality, I make this channel for me. This whole thing is for me. And this is going to sound very, very egotistical and everything like that. Don't get me wrong. And I know I've been very, very vocal about my disdain for WWE. I'm basically a JD from New York 2.0, and trust me, that's a level I desperately do not want to go down. But this is coming from a place of love, because I loved WWE for years. But I made a video back in February where I said wrestling in 2025 is not good, and there's going to become a time when I'm going to fall out of love with professional wrestling. And trust me, that's coming. That's coming real soon. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at Savage Wrestling Podcast for making that video. I'm not. I just thought I should respond to a few of the points that they said on their video, especially on the point where they thought that I was trying to rage bait and I was trying to get engagement on Twitter over my statements and my opinions about the company going downhill, and, oh, I have no more faith in this company. I don't. I have no more faith in WWE. I don't. There is a part of me that is saying I should take a break. There is a part of me saying I should stop watching wrestling at least for a little while. And trust me, I am getting to that point. I am. Which is very sad to say, because, I am a passionate wrestling fan. I've been a diehard wrestling fan for as long as I can remember, but with the rate that the product is, it's not really hitting for me. Obviously, I'll still do the Universe mode. I'll still do, reactions if it's a big event, or like my thoughts videos on everything like that. If I read on something, like I missed Monday Night Raw this past week. I went out on a date with my girlfriend, so I missed Monday Night Raw, and I skipped SmackDown tonight because I was hanging out with my brother. We were playing Fortnite. It was an incredible moment. I did check out AEW Dynamite though. I did watch AEW because I wanted to get at least a little bit of wrestling content in, but I think I skipped the first half hour of AEW, but I watched the rest of the show. It was a decent show, don't get me wrong. Zach Gowen, good on you, my man. But yeah, no, there is a part of me that's saying, like, I'm like, take a break. And I'm going to say this. I am sorry if a few of my statements on wrestling has like offended some of you, which if it has, I'm sorry. I know that I've been a very angry recently, and I'm not rage baiting by any means. You guys know me. I hate clickbait people, and I hate people that just say bullshit just for the sake of saying bullshit. I'm not turning into them. I give my opinions, and that's it. That's the whole of my channel. That's the whole of me as a wrestling personality, as a wrestling YouTuber / podcaster. Is I want to say my opinion. I want to come on here. I want to say everything that I want to say. And if you are offended by anything that I say, again, I'm sorry. You can unsubscribe from my channel. You can unfollow me on Twitter, TikTok, everything you can. I understand that, like, once you have an audience, there's going to be people that aren't going to agree with everything that you say. And to that, I understand that. But you got to also understand where I'm coming from, where I don't think like all of these wrestling TikTokers that take everything and just like, oh, they're cooking with this. And like, I'm not going to be one of those motherfuckers that just pop whenever something good happens in the hopes that I get on WWE television the very next night on Raw. That's not me. That'll never be me. I will never be on that. But I'm also not going to be like a WWE Real One or a wrestling otaku or anything like that just rage baits, or Sean's View Entertainment who just clickbaits and everything like that. That is not me. But I do understand with everybody saying maybe it is time for me to take a break. Maybe it is time for me to stop watching weekly, at least check out a little bit. Maybe bi-weekly or monthly, or only watch PLEs, something like that. Maybe it is time. No fault to Savage Wrestling Podcast for criticizing my posts on their video. There's still love, and everything like that, but I just wanted to respond to a few of the points and get my thoughts out there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for making it to the end. If you have made it this far, I once again apologize for the shitty camera quality. I can't do nothing about that until I get a new webcam, so my apologies. That's going to be it for me. Universe mode should be coming maybe tomorrow or Sunday. That's going to be it. This has been your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Be good, people, and peace.